So I just finished watching Porsche's reveal event for the 992.2 GT3, and all I can really say is, what happened? Porsche didn't tell us anything significant about this car. They didn't say anything about the new engine. They didn't share one single piece of performance information with us. No 0 to 60 times, no top speed, no lap times, no nurburgring times, nothing. With the 992.1 GT3, Porsche was boasting about the nurburgring lap time long before they ever revealed the car. Now, they're not telling us a thing. With this reveal event, Porsche was just like, yeah, we updated the seats and shortened the gear ratios. Thanks for watching. At the 991.1 reveal event, there was so much excitement and good energy that was completely absent from this event.
It was not easy for us to make an almost perfect car even better. That is why we have had an extensive dialogue with our customers, and the result is here, the new 911 GT3.
And that has got me a little concerned. Now don't get me wrong, the new GT3 is still a great car. It's got most of the qualities we were hoping for, and I'm still going to try to get an allocation for one. But after watching that reveal event, I feel like I'm still waiting for the car to be revealed, and it just seemed like Porsche wasn't all that proud of the new GT3. Certainly not the way they were when they revealed the last GT3. But as I said, the new GT3 does have a lot of good qualities. So let's get into what's different about the new car, what's better about the new car, and what's worse. If you're new to my channel, I publish what is possibly the most unbiased and honest information about Porsche. So if that's the kind of thing you're into, click below to subscribe. And be sure to click the notifications bell so you can be notified about my latest video. So the update most focused on in the reveal video was the gear ratios that are now 8% shorter. And that's a good thing, but the fact that the new gear ratios were what Porsche was most excited about is a little concerning.
This time, however, coupled to a gearbox with 8% shorter gear ratios, similar to a 911 ST special model. 8% shorter gear ratios means more traction in every situation.
The event also focused on the updated bucket seats that have a removable headrest to give you more room for your helmet, and the new seats are also foldable.
We have a new full bucket seat, and it has some advantages and gimmicks, which I'll show you quickly. As soon as I'm on the track, as Jörg is at the moment, I wear a helmet for safety and for regulatory reasons. In order to improve ergonomics and simply create more freedom of movement for the headrest can be disengaged up here, which frees up additional space to ensure a more upright head position with a helmet. The seat is also foldable. By pulling a loop here, the backrest can be unlocked, folded forward, and the loading situation for the driver is much improved. Clear advantage over a fixed shell.
The new car has a redesigned front fascia that's styled like the 992.2 Carrera fascia and also features side blades that I don't think look great, but at least they look better than the blades on the hybrid GTS. There is also a redesigned rear fascia that features larger outlets on the sides and a more defined lip that fits over the rear diffuser. You can also get magnesium wheels. They look exactly like the old wheels, but they're now magnesium. And the GT3 Touring can now be had with rear seats. And one thing I found in the photos that Porsche didn't mention in the reveal event is this little knob here for the ignition in place of the start button. But those were really the only updates that they mentioned. So the good news about the new GT3 is that it does have a naturally aspirated engine, but there was nothing else mentioned about the engine other than it is naturally aspirated. A manual transmission will also be available with the GT3 Touring. They didn't say if it was available with the standard GT3, but they did mention that it is available with the Touring twice. which leads me to believe that it might not be available with the standard GT3. Now there's also a few changes that are unwelcome with the new GT3. As expected, there's no tachometer dial, and the interior is basically a warmed over base Carrera interior covered with race tech with a few carbon bits here and there. And the car just doesn't look nearly as good as the last GT3. So what really happened today is that Porsche revealed the new GT3 without actually revealing it. They didn't tell us anything about the new engine. They didn't tell us anything about the new aerodynamics. They didn't tell us how much the car weighs or how much it costs. And I'm really hoping that this was out of sheer laziness and not because the new GT3 offers lackluster performance. But as Porsche reveals new information about this car, I will be sure to share that with you. So what were your thoughts on this event? Do you feel like I do, where Porsche just seemed unexcited about the new car and the car itself just looked like a mildly warmed over version of the last GT3? Or were you left thinking that this is going to be the most incredible car Porsche has ever made? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and for more Porsche content that you cannot find anywhere else, click here to subscribe.